Hi, and welcome to Morning Coffee with the Passionate Homeschooler. I'm Deanna, and today I want to share with you a fascinating article that I read in Smithsonian Magazine about one of my favorite subjects, and that's books. And this is a book that dates back to the late 16th century. Now, the article says that this friendship book, and I'll explain what that is in a minute, is an early version of Facebook. But I argue it's a little more of a blend between Facebook and LinkedIn. And here's why. So the Große Stammbuch is a book that was created in 1596 by Philipp Hainhof, and he was an art dealer. And what he would do is, as he went around to the courts of Europe, he would collect autographs. And this was a way for him to sort of have a higher clout or have recommendations or associations with some very powerful people. In fact, the book that this article focuses on includes signatures by Cosimo de' Medici and the Holy Roman Emperor Rudolph II. So very impressive people during this time period. And so by having these signatures or autographs in these books, he could then tell other really important members of European society or kings and rulers that he knew these other people. So that's why I say it's a little more like LinkedIn in those terms, because it was a way of networking. But it also included some poems in Latin and some illustrations, which makes it a little more Facebook, I guess. And so these friendship books would be used as a way to get an introduction or to meet other people. And because he was an art dealer, this was very important to his business at the time. So he died in 1666. In 1667, another important figure in this story, Augustus the Younger, tried to purchase this book, but his bid was refused. This book was then lost to time, and it resurfaced in the early 1900s and in an auction in London and was sold. So Augustus the Younger, his amazing library of books actually turned into the Herzog Augustus Bibliothek in Germany. And in the latest auction, this friendship book, the Große Stammbuch, was sold for $3.3 million to that library. Now, they already have two of the books by Philipp Hainhofer, and so this is the third one, but the most impressive thus far. There were 4 that were created, but we know about 25,000 of these friendship books that were passed around and collected. Some, like the one that I'm talking about here from this article, definitely have a lot more value because of the autographs that it includes. And so this was a way of showing who you knew, and kind of a scrapbook, or even kind of reminds me of a high school yearbook where you would get signatures from all your friends and inscriptions. And so it's interesting to think that these traditions that we have today of Facebook, LinkedIn, or signing yearbooks really are not that new. People have been doing these sorts of things for hundreds of years. And when I was teaching college, I would always tell my students, yeah, we're not that creative and inventive in the modern world. We just keep doing the same things and rebranding it and repackaging it. Book history is something that I absolutely love researching and reading about and looking at all of these old volumes whenever I get a chance at a museum or one of the great libraries around the world. Now, if you love our videos, please hit that notification bell so you don't miss an episode. Like this video and subscribe to our channel. Have a great day, and I'm off to go look at some more old books online.